In this video, I cover the 3 mistakes I see leaders making every day and how to course correct. I'm Tina Coad, founder of Change Decoded. I pull my insights from my own previous experiences, like having to integrate teams after rapid acquisitions. One of the biggest myths is that leaders feel resistance needs to be totally eliminated, which it doesn't. It needs to be understood. Resistance is information and it helps guide teams through. They need to be challenged and they need to grow. And resistance is a way that that happens. One of the biggest mistakes that I see leaders make is missing the resistance signals. And I don't blame them. I mean, I even do it myself sometimes. We've sat in rooms committing ourselves and our teams to getting this project done, delivered by a certain date. All of our peers are counting on us. And team members are coming into our office talking about reasons that they can't do it or why we shouldn't do it. And the pressure just starts to become unreal, and you have to figure out a way to get people aligned and on board. I think treating resistance as it's something to overcome is one of the biggest risks a leader has when driving transformation. Resistance is a signal, and leaders shouldn't take it meaning that their strategy is wrong or incorrect or not the path forward. Team members need to be brought along for that journey. They need to grow, they need to be challenged. And so, as a leader, we need to help and make space for those individuals to be able to grow and to be a bit resistant and say, it's okay. We will get through it. We don't know all the answers, but together we will move forward. And the plans can change along the way as we learn more. When leaders miss the resistance signs and they use the wrong leadership response, that can actually change then the resistance signal that employees are experiencing. So at first, it could start as intelligent resistance. I see something you don't. And if they keep saying that and feeling like they're not heard, they could easily move into passive disengagement. And now you've moved the root problem over to a different resistance signal, and they start disengaging completely. And honestly, that is the biggest risk to a transformation. It wasn't the person asking the tough questions, it's the individuals that stopped rowing the boat, helping bring the transformation forward. And that spreads throughout teams. And so the sooner leaders can understand the information that is being sent through the resistance signal and applying the appropriate resistance leadership response, that's when transformation momentum can really move forward. And if you're interested in learning more about the 7 different types of resistance signals your team might be sending you, go ahead and check out the video that's popping up on your screen now. The second biggest mistake that I see leaders making is applying the wrong leadership response to the resistance signal. Sometimes the leadership response creates the behavior we were trying to prevent. My leader one time applied the wrong resistance leadership response to me. This was my aha moment around how this could turn what they were trying to prevent into reality. I was sitting there trying to communicate, I don't have capacity to do this. He understood it or thought I was trying to say, I don't have confidence that I can do it. And so, time and time again, we were going back and forth, and he was trying to coach me through and asking questions around, why is this time different? You always have these tough conversations. Why do you not want to have this one? And that's what made me take a step back. He was misunderstanding the resistance signal I was sending. For me, I was saying, I can do it. I just don't feel I have time to do it. And based on priorities, I'm saying I'm setting it aside. And when a leader applies the wrong leadership response to resistance, it can intensify those feelings that the employee had. And when a strong leader is able to apply the right leadership response, that employee feels heard, they feel valued, and they feel like they are able to help drive the transformation forward, even if it doesn't go the way they had originally hoped and intended. The third leadership mistake that I see is creating the communication message that they feel they would need from that experience, not what the employees need. I remember sitting in a room talking with other leaders trying to determine if we needed to do another town hall because we were confused why people weren't understanding our message. I actually bust out laughing and saying, they don't need another town hall. They're actually coming to my office saying, please do not do another town hall. They just want to have us answer this one specific problem. A strong leader understands their employees and what they need in that moment. And that is what they use to help shape the messaging. What I've found interesting is how much time and energy leaders put into their town hall presentations, expecting that that message is going to resonate for everyone. Honestly, for me, I spend more time in the day to day moments with the employees and understanding what they need and making sure that they feel heard. And when you just gloss over that, that feeds into the employee experience and culture. It's okay if you've made these mistakes and misdiagnosed resistance signals your team were sending. I did it. I probably did it yesterday, actually. The key is to not double down thinking that you understand them. You can see that resistance can shift. Keep a pulse on it and try to identify what they're currently experiencing in the moment. If you need tools to help, check out the Change Agent Toolkit in the link below. So let's keep talking about what I believe we're probably all struggling with, doing more with less. With that, I'm going to guess you have an employee or two that is experiencing some capacity concerns. Go ahead and check out this video.